Hey guys, welcome. If it's your first time on our channel, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to our channel. And today we have a very important topic, which is visa procedures, admission requirements to study in Poland. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So firstly, I'm a Cameroonian, and as a Cameroonian, people get confused if we are from West Africa or Central Africa. So Cameroon is under Central Africa, which is a CMAC zone, but geographically we fit in mostly in the West African side. So that is the area with Nigeria, Ghana, that's ECOWAS, I think, but we are not under ECOWAS. Politically, we are under SMAC, and kind of geographically, we are under West Africa. So most times we have to submit under West Africa. So actually, there are two embassies in West Africa, which is the Polish embassy in Abuja, Nigeria, and the Polish embassy in Dakar, Senegal. But most times we use the Polish embassy in Abuja, Nigeria because it's closer. But Dakar is also an option, Cameroonian. So please. And please, this video is not just for Cameroonian. If you're under Central Africa in any way, you have two options: Dakar, Senegal, and Abuja, Nigeria, to submit your documents. Yeah, so first things first, when you're trying to apply for schooling in Poland, please visit the internet. Do your research. Google as much as you can. See different options from different universities and see which one is fit for you, or which one best fits you with your requirements, So for bachelor's degree, yeah, as always guys, I have some notes, and you can see it's really long today, so you just have to stay and listen because I believe this document is going to help someone. First things first, you need to visit the internet, like I said. Secondly, requirements for schooling in Poland for bachelor's degree: you need your high school certificates. Nigeria, you need your WAEC. Cameroon, you need your advanced level certificate. And any other country, your high school certificates generally for bachelor's degree. For masters, you need your bachelor's degree certificate, that's your BSc certificate, your transcript, and also proof of English. So this proof of English cross between bachelor's and masters, because proof of English, you have, personally I submitted my GC ordinary level English results. Yeah, I submitted that, but you also have options for like Skype video call. This is something I found out recently. My university, if you are trying to apply and they ask you, do you speak English, can you speak English, and you are like yeah, and you don't have any supporting documents to back that, they have an option where they can call you. They'll ask you for a date that fits you and a time to give you a call on Skype to be sure you can actually speak and understand English. So that's another option. And for masters, you also have the option where you can get a referral letter from your university, your dean's office, or your project supervisor, stating that your bachelor's degree was done in English. Like, so yeah, you did your bachelor's in English, so you're coming for masters in English. So that's an option as well. Also, applying for most universities, you have to pay the application fee or the entry fee, which ranges between 100 zloty to 250 zloty, depending on the university. This is like the range I did some research and found out, and yeah, so it ranges between 100 and 250 zloty. I'll be putting the conversion on the description and maybe on the screen. Yeah, but on the description you have the conversion of the different amounts, because we'll be calling a lot of figures. Yeah, and also after this, you have to there's a platform where you have to register, and on this platform, you have to submit your documents like your high school certificate, as I said, and that's for bachelor's, and for master's, your university, your BSc certificate, yeah, and transcript. And also you need, if you're below 18, you need a referral from your parents. You need a consent letter from your parents stating that you are they are letting you take this course, and they're letting you travel to Poland. They're letting you take this course. You have their permissions, they're your parents and all that. So you need that document from your parents. You need to send it to the school if you are below 18. And most universities need a medical document stating that you are fit to study this course and you're also fit to travel. Yeah, I think it's called fit to study, fit to travel in Cameroon. Like, but in Cameroon, you need to get it from the general hospitals, like general hospital. Cameroonians will understand this better. For Nigerians, I don't know. I think you can get it from any hospital. You just need to do some medical tests to prove that you are fit. And other countries, you just need this medical certificate to show you're fit to study. And also, after all this, the school will give you a conditional entry letter. Like I said, a conditional entry letter. This letter is valid for a particular period of time. It's pending, kind of, to when you pay your fees. So this is a letter that shows, okay, we have given you this admission, you got your admission, now you need to pay your fees. And this letter contains the bank account details for fees payment as well. So concerning tuition fee, so most tuition fees ranges between 2,000 euros to 3,000 euros per semester or per year, depending on your school. Like me, my university pays 2,900 euros during my time. But speaking to a junior, yeah, she's from Uganda, and her fees is different from mine. I think it differs too with the courses, but my course is, let's just say, 2,000 to 3,000 euros per year. Yeah. And you also have options. Most universities have the options where you can pay. They give you a payment plan as a student. Actually, this is not for your first year. This is after you come to Poland. For the first year, you're required to pay everything. Some universities have options where you can pay half of it and finish the other the next semester. But most times you have to pay everything. If it's 3,000 euros per year, you have to pay 3,000 euros. If it's 3,000 euros per semester, you have to pay 3,000 euros for that semester and pay for the next semester. So yeah, but mostly it's 3,000 euros per year. So you have another option after your first year. Some universities give you payment plan. Some give good payment plan as much as paying monthly. You just have to write to your school or go to your school and inform them that, okay, this is my financial situation in Poland right now, and I would like to have the payment plans for monthly payment. Like monthly, you have to put this amount into your school bank accounts for your fees. So that's an option as well. That's an option as well here. Now, after your school fees payment, you have to upload the confirmation of this fees payment on the platform you are given, or you send it directly to your school email. That's your recruitment office. You send the confirmation as a bank account, a transactional proof to show that those fees have been paid to this bank account that was given to you. And after this is given to you, the school gives you your admission letter, that's the full package of visa. So most universities have dormitories, hostels, so you have accommodation sorted out. If your school doesn't have a hostel, most times they have shared flats where they offer stay for students. So if you don't have like a dormitory, you have shared apartment from the school. Like my school has shared apartments that they offer to students. So this is sent to you. That's the they send you the accommodation letter, they send you the admission letter, and they also give you some supporting documents to take to the embassy as well, like the right to the embassy saying that they wish for them to give you a visa because you got an admission and your school is on campus, or they need you and all these kind of things, you know what I mean. So that they just give you supporting documents. That's what's come for the school. Now, for the visa procedures, you take the documents which the school sent you to the embassy, but that's not all the documents you need. So for visa procedures, first of all, you're applying for a visa D when you're trying to get appointment. Don't forget you're going for a visa D. Anyway, I'm going to put the Embassy of Nigerian's website and that of Senegal, the link in the description below, so you can click on it to read more about this visa procedures. And now I'm talking specifically for the embassy in Nigeria because that is the one I used. So guys, yeah, I'm talking about Abuja, Nigeria. You have visa procedures. Firstly, you have a visa fee to pay, which is 80 euros, and this money must be paid in cash. 80 euros in cash and in euros. You don't do transfer at the embassy or something. You need this money in cash. So after paying your visa fee for 80 euros, guys, this is important. You have to note that you cannot send your application via post. To submit for your visa in the Polish embassy, you have to go there physically, in person. So you cannot send it by post, you must do it in person. Also, you have an application form. This is really serious, guys. Please be careful when filling your application form because a lot of people make mistakes on the application form. Personally, I did not make a mistake on my application form, but I want to share the flat with a girl from Nigeria who made a mistake filling her application form, and it wasn't so easy for her. Things to look out for when filling your application form: you have this section of sponsors. Please, I beg you, do not pick self-sponsor. Make sure you have a sponsor. That's your parents, your guides, and whoever is sponsoring you. Do not pick self-sponsor when applying for your Polish visa. Okay? Note that. And also, there is on the visa application form, there is type of visa. You have multiple entry, not type of visa. You have the entries. Yeah, you have multiple entry and you have single entry and all that. Some people get confused and pick the single entry and not multiple entry. Guys, with your single entry in Poland, it means as you enter Poland, you cannot leave with that same visa to any country. You know, Poland is Schengen, so you have the advantage of visiting other countries. But if you don't pick the multiple entry, you cannot leave Poland until you get your residence card. Just based on your visa, you cannot travel out of Poland. No matter what happens, even if there's an emergency in your country, in Cameroon, in Nigeria, you have to go back home. You cannot leave until you get the Polish residence card. So guys, I advise you to please choose the multiple entry, because with the multiple entry, you can stay in Poland and visit Germany and visit Finland and visit other Schengen countries and even visit your home country if you're homesick. So please note that. So after filling this, sorry, I skipped some very important point, and that is the appointment. So before all this, choosing a visa type or filling the visa application form, you first of all need to get a visa appointment, an appointment date. So now during my time, I had the option to call, which was very, very, very stressful because the lines were always busy, and this was during COVID. So the lines were always busy. The embassy's lines were always busy, and it was really difficult. You had to call and wait for someone to pick your call. excuse me, I'm sorry, you have to wait for someone to pick the call and you have to start talking and all that. But now things are a little bit easy because you have to apply online. So yeah, that's it. You have to get a date online. No need calling anymore. You just need to get the date online. So yeah, after getting your date online, mostly the information you have to put, okay guys, sorry for the interruption, mostly the information you have to put after getting your date online is your name, email, you have to tell them the purpose of you coming to Poland and the visa type you need and the dates you are expected to be in Poland. These are the information you need to fill online when applying, and it's the same information you need to give them if you were doing calls, or I needed to give them when I was doing phone calls coming to Poland to get the visa dates. Yeah, so for visa documents, firstly you have your school documents, which complies of the application, and like everything I said earlier, you need these documents. And also you need application fee of 80 euros. I mentioned that earlier. Application form, which I said. You need health insurance or travel insurance, but mostly health insurance, which is from any insurance company, but I will be more specific. I prefer you use Allianz, which you need to buy your insurance plan for your whole program. Like if you're doing your bachelor's degree, your BSc, it's for 3 years mostly. Yeah, 3 years. So you need to get insurance plan for this year. Masters is mostly 2 years. Get your insurance plan for your time, for your program. And this ranges like 50,000 to 100,000 francs. I don't know how it is right now, but yeah, this is the range, I think. Also you have flight reservation. So you need to reserve your flights both ways. These are documents you take to the embassy. You need to flight reservations, like aller-retour, according to Cameroon. So like both ways reservation. You need proof of funds, and proof of funds needs like 12,000 zloty in your account. 12,000 zloty should be like 2 million francs or so. Yeah, 2 million francs. But now you need during my time we used the credit card certificate and pay slips, but now I think you have options for bank statements and pay slips. Yeah, so you have proof of funds, credit card certificates, bank statements, or statements of accounts, and proof and pay slips, or employment documents from your sponsor. So you need these documents stating that your sponsor works and has been working for the company from this time up to date, and also pay slips. This pay slip ranges between 3 to 6 months, so it needs to be recent pay slips, like before you came, 6 months from when you applied for the visa. Yeah, before you applied for the visa, sorry. So you need this pay slip ranging 3 to 6 months before your submission date. And you also need a sponsorship letter from your sponsor. This is a letter stating that this person is taking responsibility for sponsoring you in Poland. It could be your parents, your guardian, whatever, whoever is sponsoring you needs to send this letter, give you this letter to take to the embassy. And also there is something, legalization, guys, legalization. So apparently you need to legalize your documents at the Polish embassy before coming to Poland. It's very, 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 very important. You need to legalize your documents. And what is legalization? This is just the Polish embassy putting their seal at the back of your documents, showing that these documents can be introduced into the Polish educational system. And the legalization fee is it's 30 euros. It's 30 euros per document. So, but you don't need to legalize all your documents. Most important documents, if you're coming for bachelor's, it's your high school certificate. For Cameroonians, your advanced level certificate. For Nigerians, your WAEC. And also you need your for masters, you need your statement of results and transcripts certified before coming to Poland. This is very important because they need these documents in your schools before classes start. So as I mentioned earlier, for the embassy, you need your sponsorship letter, you need the proof of funds, you need flight reservation, you need medical insurance or travel insurance, you need 80 euros for visa application fee. And I also said insurance is preferable from Allianz, and it should be bought for your whole program. And you also need an appointment date. You need an application form. I spoke about the appointment dates. Right now you do it online, no need of calling anymore. My time I had to call, but you don't need to call right now. You just need to go to their website and try to get a date. And the website, the link for both embassies will be put in the description below, so you can read more about it. And the visa type for study is a visa D. And also for your admission process, I mentioned earlier, you need your high school certificate for bachelor's. You need your bachelor's degree certificate if you're coming for master's, and your transcript. You also need proof of English, or they will do a video call for you through Skype to confirm your proficiency in English, how fluent you are. You also have to pay for the university. You have to pay for your application fee, which ranges 100 zloty to 250 zlotys. This application fee is non-refundable, regardless if you get the admission or not. They don't return this money back, and I'm going to be converting the amount, if only I haven't, but it's going to be below in the description. Yeah, the amounts in France CFA and also in Naira and maybe Ghana cedis. I will just do this as much as I can. I'm going to be converting it. You also need a medical document when trying to get admission. For some universities require this medical document stating you are fit to take this course, you're healthy enough to take this course you're coming to study. And if you are below 18, you need a concern from your parents. You need this letter from your parents, a consent letter stating that your parents and they're allowing you to take this program. And after all that, you get the conditional offer, which I told you is valid for a specific period of time until your fees is paid, before you can get the full package of visa, which composes of your admission letter, your accommodation letter from the school, and all this. Yeah, and that's it mostly for it. I'm going to be highlighting this in the description below. You also have questions like, how long do you have to wait? So after your submission of your visa, during my time, you had to wait 14 to 60 days. 14 to 60 days. I think it's still the same, but right now, with the few people I know who are coming to Poland of recent, from the Nigerian embassy in Abuja, from the Polish embassy in Abuja, Nigeria, they have a time frame of 14 days, 2 weeks to come back and check. So yeah, 15 to 60 days. You have to come back to collect, but most times they can give you like, we are not done yet, or we haven't made the decision yet, it's not ready yet. You go and come back and all that. So just give yourself 14 to 60 days. And also questions like, so the total amount you have to put together when coming to Poland. This one is kind of a tricky question because not everyone gets the visa on the first trial. Some people make mistakes on their documents and they need to appeal and still need to pay some extra 80 euros and all this. But I would say roughly for your first time, if you go and you have your visa, you have to pay the amount. Roughly everything you can spend is like 4,000 euros. And I'm going to be converting it down. Yeah, 4,000 euros, guys. Yeah, let's just say 4,000 euros. But it could be more, it could be less, depending on your school fees, if it's per semester or per year, how much you spend for documents, depending on your country and all that. But let's just say 4,000 euros should be able to bring you to Poland. So yeah guys, this is it. So thank you for staying throughout this video, and if you enjoyed it, please hit the notification bell to get notified every time we upload a new video. Don't forget to like, comment your questions below for topics you want me to talk about, and please subscribe to this channel because we have a lot of things to be sharing and a lot of things to educate us all before coming to Poland. Our next videos will be about newcomer guides to Poland, what to do, what not to do, what to expect, what not to expect, and all that, what to bring. So please just stay, and we'll also be talking about how to manage school and study, if you can work and study in Poland at the same time, if your work can cover your if your job can cover your tuition, your feeding, your housing, and all that. So all these videos will be uploaded soon, so please stay tuned, like, subscribe, and share. And please, once again, my videos are not just for Cameroonians, it's for everyone trying to come to Poland, but I'm going to be making reference with my home country Cameroon because I left from Cameroon to Poland, and I'm a Cameroonian and I have more experience about these currencies. So but you can also do the conversion in your currency in your country, wherever you're watching from. Please subscribe and share. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.